So we have a couple of options, Kenny.
Yes.
Okay, we can either one end the stream and make it really sad, or two, we make this for Jonah Kenny podcast.
Mm, that could be fun. It's just we won't have anyone commenting or telling us anything.
Yeah, I mean they can comment on it afterwards. So
True.
yeah,
They definitely can.
let's see if I can turn on my own camera. If that doesn't work, that's fine. But because I'm using OBS, and OBS sometimes like to take the camera, so
Yeah.
I guess it won't work. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Jonah Kenny podcast. Today we are going to be talking all things related to, I guess, YouTube.
Yeah. Sure. Let me put my AirPods in.
All right. Well then, let me turn
Here you
you
go.
up. So Kenny, over your years of YouTube experience, like, what do you think is the most important thing?
Like for making videos
Yeah,
and like getting people to watch your videos.
for real.
Mm, for me, this is what I learned from like working with Unspeakable and stuff like that. I honestly think that the thumbnail and like the idea and the title, just like all the packaging outside of the actual like video that people watch is really important just so that they even click in the
Mm.
first place. Because if it's not a good idea, they won't be interested in watching it. If not a good title, I mean, they won't get interested either. And same for the thumbnail. Like if the thumbnail doesn't stand out, then they just won't even see it, won't even notice it, and then they won't click if it doesn't like cool. So
Mm.
yeah, I think that the thumbnail idea and title are like some of the most important things. And then obviously the video, of course, like also is very important, but that's I usually pay most attention to just like the packaging
Hmm.
of the video. What about you?
Well, I haven't really done too much like long form videos. I've been doing a lot of shorts, but
It's
I've
true.
I've been doing actually a lot of research recently from people that talk about long form. From what I've heard, it's the idea, right? You have to have a killer idea for your video, and if you don't have a
Hmm.
killer idea, then don't make the video. It's stupid. So you gotta make a killer idea, and then you gotta make a thumbnail to convey your killer idea. Right, the thumbnail
Yes.
has to like convey the killer idea in like 3 seconds. Like it has to like show this is the idea and this is how what the video is gonna be like, and then you make the video, right? And then after you make the
Ooh.
video, then you make the hook that can hooks the thumbnail to the
Ooh.
long form. Because what I've seen a lot of people do is they're like, okay, let's start and let's make the hook, and then they make the rest of the video, when in reality that hook may not deliver on the thumbnail. And so
I've actually never heard of that.
so what you
That's
do
actually that's not bad though.
is you make the video, right? You make it the best you can, and then you make a
Yeah.
separate hook, like maybe after the challenge ends or whatever you're doing, that hooks between the thumbnail and the video.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
So that's some piece of advice I've learned. Uh, and then I mean
That actually is good.
for shorts, it's like it's there's a whole thing to shorts on scripting and stuff. Uh, but when it comes down to it, you gotta say something that will make them stay and give them something that'll make them continue watching to the end. It's the same as long form, only uh, every second counts, which most people don't think about with shorts. Like every single second of the video counts. Every
Mm.
frame, every graphic, every sound effect is precisely used and adequately used for what you're talking about. Um, One of my recent shorts, I talked about a plant called the corpse plant, and what it is it's this
I saw
plant.
that video.
Yeah. So what I said was, this plant smells like rotting flesh for a very important reason. And then in that one sentence, I say something that makes them stop and makes them want to stay. And
Mhm.
hopefully I used
That's not that's good.
hopefully I used but so storytelling. If not, I tried to make my words as short and concise as possible. But yeah, shorts are a whole nother game.
That's yeah. Shorts for me, like the shorts that I have done a long time ago, I've always used like a hook. Like the other day I tried to do something impossible, and
Hmm.
then that usually gets the viewers. And usually those videos actually do really good on Instagram when I post them. Like let me check. I have a couple videos on Instagram that have like let's see, 42,000 views, 25,000,
Mm.
which I mean, I guess isn't I mean that's pretty good in my opinion
For
at
I
least.
think
I
Instagram
usually don't get videos with that many views.
I would assume Instagram is sometimes harder than than YouTube for getting views at least, right? I
I
mean,
don't know. I honestly feel like it's easier sometimes.
really.
Just cuz like I mean, it's weird. It's sort of like TikTok where you'll just have a random video blow up
Mm.
and but I don't know. I don't know if I would say it's harder or easier. Maybe like the same.
All right. Okay.
But it's tough. I like posting on Instagram. I have like 8,000 followers. So
Nice.
yeah, it's fun and stuff. I did Instagram actually, like Instagram videos before I started doing YouTube. So
Yeah.
that's I've been doing Instagram for a while.
So, uh, here's another podcast question. Um, who, if you had to pick top three people who have inspired you on your YouTube journey, who would they be?
Mm. Ooh. Definitely yikes.
Mm.
Obviously. I've gotten so many video ideas from him. And
Right.
no, not that just sounds like I'm straight up copying him, but just inspiration. So definitely yikes, Ryan Trahan, and probably like at the beginning of when I was making videos, I really liked Mr. Beast. And I
Mm.
copied his editing style or tried to copy his editing style. But yeah, I'd probably put Mr. Beast as a third that like inspires me and stuff and like that. What about you?
Um. Well, I would say Ryan Trahan.
Hmm.
Really, and I guess in the past I've actually heavily copied him on my editing style. Um. Number two. I don't know if you heard of him, but there's this guy named Preston Goes.
Oh yeah, I watch him.
Yeah, yeah. So
I just finished this new video yesterday.
he inspired me because uh he was just, I don't know, he seemed goofy and was fine with being that on camera. Um
Hmm.
and also I just liked his songs, honestly. I'm a very musical person, and so I thought that was cool. And then three, oh, I mean, there's a lot of people that could take that spot. Um Dang. I would
Yeah,
let me look
the
at
third
my
one was
subscribe.
hard for me.
Yeah, I mean, for as for shorts though, currently right now there's this YouTuber named Bundun, and I take inspiration for my
Wait,
shorts from him.
I let me look him up. I know that name, and I think wait, he's done a video with Xander, right? And Sammy.
Yes, he has.
Wait, yeah, okay, yeah, I know him. Wait, honestly, for me, I think the third one would actually be Zach, like like the editor Zach,
Mm,
because when he used to make YouTube videos, they were similar to like the Yikes's and that kind of niche. But yeah, I
right.
took a lot of inspiration from him,
Okay. Got it.
a lot. Which
That's
sounds weird because now he's like friend.
yeah. Yeah, no. Um, okay, that's cool. Let's see. What's another good question? Or do you have a question? A podcast question?
Um, no, wait, I need to think. I was not ready for a podcast. I was not thinking that this would be a podcast, but this is fun.
Here.
Um, done YouTubers.
How about
What?
oh, you got one. Okay, cool.
Okay. I mean, this is a really like asked a lot. Well, what got you like into making YouTube videos?
What got me into it?
Yeah.
I think I was hmm. I think I was 12. 12 or 13. I think it was 13. It's like 13 when I started like watching lots of YouTube. I think that's also when COVID hit around the time. 13. Yeah, cuz that was for me that was like 5 years ago, 5 or
Yeah.
6 years ago. Yeah. So it was around the time of COVID it was going around. And so honestly, we probably were a lot indoors more and on YouTube a lot. And then that's where like YouTube, the whole thing just opened up. Because a lot before we just watched like DVDs and like movies and stuff. That's what my family watched. And so when COVID hit, we watched a lot of YouTube. And I watched a lot of cool guys and discovered a lot of awesome people. And I thought to myself, it'd be fun to make videos. Like, I never thought about that. Like, that could be a cool hobby. And so I think my first video I made was like on um my old computer with like a slideshow on Microsoft Editor with Star Wars music and pictures of Calvin and Hobbes comic strips. And that was my first video I made. And it was nothing special. In fact, it probably would have been copyrighted like 3 or 4 times on YouTube if I had posted it. But that was my first video I had made. Like, not posted to YouTube, but like video. Then later, I think it was around the age of 14 to 15 when I started my first YouTube channel, which was called The Terrific Puppet Show. And on this YouTube channel, I took songs from my favorite artists and I made music videos with my puppets, like I lip synced them. And
What?
yeah, it was great. It
That's
was
crazy.
so weird, and honestly, yeah, all of them were copyrighted too. But it was a fun creative project I could do, and it was fun. It was fun. If you want to see that channel, you can go to my main channel and scroll down to like my other channels, and you'll find it. I listed it there. But after a little while of that, I grew bored, and I didn't feel. I just didn't want to do it anymore, because puppets really
Mm,
limited my creativity. I could only do as much as I wanted the characters of my puppets to do on screen. And so I realized if I'm going to make a YouTube channel, I want to like be my own personality. And so I started my first YouTube
yeah,
channel called The Happy Channel. And the Happy
that's a good channel name.
it was a great channel. No, but on that channel I posted whatever, just let my creative brain flow, and I could post whatever I wanted on that channel. And because of that, I didn't get many views or many subscribers because I wasn't focused on anything in particular until I think I had a couple successes. I had one. I made a short. How many Dr. Seuss books can I read in 1 minute? And that was a short I made, and I unintentionally did a pretty decent short script, so it got me like 30,000 views on shorts. By the way, all the videos on the Happy channel were posted with shorts. Like, I didn't really post videos. So I was always only posting shorts because all I knew was it got me more views. I didn't know the difference between the two that much. Like, I didn't know, like, people were more
Mm,
dedicated on long form than shorts. And so it felt better to me. Like, I felt better seeing all these views coming in that I want to get on long form. But moving on, and then I posted one called, like, my Joyride adventure, and it was me going to Target and getting Joyride and buying it, like, when I went to Target, and that got 60,000 views, and that was, like, really cool, and I was, like, so happy. But then after that, like, I just hit, like, a creative drop. I was doing all my other things with family life and friends, and it wasn't until of like August, I think, of 2025 when I posted a short. It was a skit, rhymes with Grug. Grug plays Fortnite, I believe, and that got. It was unbelievable at the time. Like, I was freaking out. I was showing all my friends. It got like 1 million views in the course of like a couple weeks, and that was crazy. And that gave me hope, and so I continued posting. And why don't you know it? By the time like the Yikes thing came up, I had 10,000 subscribers, and I'm like, "Yo, this might work. This might work. I might be able to convince them because I've gotten views before or whatever." And it worked. And I coincidentally during the challenge, I found the green screen format where I talked about things, and I felt like definitely that was way better than any of my random stuff that I posted before. It was something I could be consistent with, and that's something I'm continuing with today. So that's my big YouTube story. That's my creative journey.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Now tell me yours. Tell me your creative journey, Ken.
Yeah. Well, I guess I wouldn't really say it started when I was like 6. I used to make like stop motion videos. I'm pretty sure everyone did. But I guess that's when I really started making videos, and I would make like these fake videos with my sister that we would never post on our tablets and stuff, our old tablets. But then a couple years past that, when I was like 12 or 13 maybe, I started posting on Instagram. And that was when I really started doing it. I got inspiration from all those like 13-year-old like trying to become millionaires, like trying to get rich. I got a lot of I mean, you probably don't know what I mean because you don't have Instagram, or maybe you do know. I don't know.
I don't. I never did.
But,
never will. But continue.
Yeah. But that's just what I got inspiration from, and then I made those videos for a really long time. I started doing video editing with other people, like just video editing for random influencers. I reached out to them. Then I built my brand around that, like the video editing brand. Got a lot more clients. I didn't really spend as much time making my videos because I was just making their videos.
Right.
And then finally, when I was 13ish, like the end of 13, about to be 14, I stopped posting Instagram videos as much, and I went into like YouTube videos and long form. So I made my first long form video, which it was I think it was a day in the life video, and then the next one was recreating Mr. Beast thumbnails with
Right.
my gosh, I'm getting spams on Discord. Like recreating Mr. Beast thumbnails, but using CapCut. And then, yeah, I just kept on making videos, collabed with Unspeakable in November of 2024. And then kept on making videos after that. And then did Yikes. And now I'm here. But yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
I guess that's the end of my story.
Would you like to dive more into like the Unspeakable experience that you had?
Yeah, actually. I have like a whole video. Well, no, actually I don't. But I was going to make one. But yeah, basically, I bought his Blueprint University, which is like the university program he was giving out to people that had like 11 hours worth of videos talking about how he got rich and stuff. So I got that. It was like $80 at the time. And I mainly got it because he was doing this contest that he like announced where in like August, I think it was whoever could make the best video using the stuff that he taught in that program. Whoever made the best video would get $1,000 and this golden play button that y'all might see on my room. I've gotten a couple comments on it.
I saw that contest. I
it.
saw that contest, and I was thinking, should I do
Yeah.
it? And I said, no, I'm not worthy. But continue.
Bro, you should have. That would have been crazy.
Oh,
We probably would have like met because there's a big Discord server all around it. So
Wow.
that would have been funny if we were in the Unspeakable challenge and this
yeah.
Big Axe challenge.
That would have been
That would
crazy.
actually be so funny. But yeah, that's not the end of the story. Because then, I made the video, which was actually the human versus like AI video editing video, I think.
Mm,
It was like one of my third or fourth videos that I ever made, actually. And somehow it won. Or I guess it got second place, but I still got like the $1,000 and a gold play button.
mm,
And then couple like a long time after that, a while after that, his team emailed me and a lot of other people that also bought the program, and they were just like, we're looking for people that bought the program to fly out and to make a video with us and our team and stuff. So of course I applied, like obviously.
right.
And I got selected, of course. Well, I guess not of course. It was actually pretty hard because I know that there was a lot of other people that applied also.
Right.
But yeah, I got selected, flew out like the week before Thanksgiving that year, and then filmed a video. It was like 2 days of filming, and I went home. Then about 3 months later, I think it was, the video came out. I got a ton of subscribers, of course, because I ended up winning the contest in
Right.
that video. And yeah, I guess that was basically the whole story. I haven't done anything else with their team since that video. So
Mm.
yeah.
If you okay, I have a question, a random question. If you could go back a year from today and give yourself some advice on video creation, what would you tell yourself?
Ooh. If I could go back a year and give myself like advice,
Yeah.
definitely to not talk as loud in my videos and make the videos a lot slower paced. Because in my old videos, I said, I was trying to make Mr. Beast editing style. So I would like talk really fast. I would do really fast cuts. I would like no breaks in the video at all. Just like go, go, go. And then the videos would end up being like 5 minutes long, 4 minutes long.
Right.
So definitely to make videos last longer and not talk as much or not talk as fast, I mean. Just like let the viewers breathe.
Mm.
But I
Right.
mean, I don't know if there would really be anything else. 'Cause
Hmm.
I haven't. Yeah. What would you say though
I
to
would
your old self?
I mean, a year ago from today, I probably what was I doing a year ago from today? A year ago from today, I wanted to do YouTube and I had no idea what I wanted to do. There's so much stuff on YouTube. You don't even have to post IRL like Ryan Trahan. You can do anything you want. And I was so trapped into like thinking that one, like if I found a niche, I would be scared to stick with it because it'd make me feel bored. And two, like what niche would I pick with that I actually want that feels like me and doesn't feel like I'm copying someone else, because I had big imposter syndrome. Like I felt like whatever I made, I was just gonna copy someone else, and I still feel that to this day, honestly. But if I could go back, I would just honestly tell myself, forget about the YouTube algorithm stuff. Just make a video, like long form, something, whatever comes to your mind. Just remember like the core rules of YouTube, like with editing and thumbnails and stuff, but you don't have to post something that feels YouTubey, you know? Like
Hmm.
there's so much options out there, and I guess I just need to remember to tell myself that. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Honestly, I would say the same thing myself. I didn't think about that.
mm, yeah, it's a struggle that I think a lot of people go through, and something I'm still going through. Like I have no idea what long form video I want to post on my YouTube channel. Like I know shorts, I can do shorts and I can talk about whatever, but now that I have my format, but with long form, I need to have a topic because I'm used to thinking of topics that I can talk about in shorts, right? Like, and you
Hmm.
you can pick almost any topic and make it go viral on shorts. Like it's so easy if as long as you do like the right steps. But with long
Yeah,
form, you have to think of something crazy to make people stick for like 20 minutes long, you know?
dude, I know. Wait, so I've I've thought about this. Why do you have like YouTube and TikTok, but then you don't have Instagram? Like, what's the main reason?
I made a short about this. So, the main reason I don't have Instagram, there's three reasons. Number
Okay.
one, what was number one? Number one, uh, Instagram doesn't pay very well for content creation. I've heard, from experience from friends too.
That is true.
So
That is
like
very
if I got
true.
into it, it would be more like a behind the scenes thing, like something that connects more with people, I guess. So like that's one. And then number two, like,
Mhm.
uh as a Christian, like the Jesus said in like the Gospel of Matthew, I believe, if you look upon a woman with lust, you have committed adultery. And so that's something I hold on to dearly because I know Instagram has a lot of weird people on there that just want to post pictures of their body and get people to
Yeah,
click on them. And
sometimes.
I've heard stories of Christians who have fallen and looked at women with lust on that platform. And so just avoiding it entirely just gives me freedom to not fall into sin. And then for the third reason, it could just waste my time. Honestly, Instagram's like a big time waster, I've heard, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I could. I'm already pretty addicted with YouTube to begin with, honestly, and that's why I'm taking a break right now from looking at videos specifically. Like I'm still making videos, but I'm not like watching any right now, and Instagram could just
Mhm.
waste my time, honestly. So those are my main three reasons why I don't have Instagram. I have TikTok. I post there. I don't watch TikToks, but I do post there. And then as for
Oh,
YouTube, YouTube's just it's the platform right now for social media. It pays the most. You get most engagement. Sometimes the shorts comments are a little weird, but besides that, it's a very awesome base for people to connect, I believe.
yeah. It's fire.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Got a message from
Was there
someone.
any more questions? Yeah, I know I'm also getting messages from other people. Looking at them.
Got a message from this guy named Sourberry. Uh, he asked me if a live chat was running. So no, Sourberry, the live chat is
Mm,
not running. Unfortunately, we don't know what's
bro.
wrong. I don't know what happened. We don't know what happened. It's just what it is. I maybe we'll look into it
Yeah.
afterwards, or I don't know. Cause like last time I live streamed here, it worked for me. Like when I live streamed for the end of Jonah
Yeah, I
week.
know. It's like I don't know what's wrong. It's really weird.
Yeah,
Something's messed up.
something. Oh man, I'm tired. It's this winter months. I'm telling you.
Have you been getting a lot of snow where
No
you're from?
snow. I live in the northwest, and
Really?
so you would think I would get snow, but it's too dry.
Yeah.
Like it's cold enough, but it's so dry. There's no rain. Yeah. So
Yeah, we've been getting we got a little bit of snow, but then mainly it's just been ice. And that's what usually happens where I'm from, like the south area. Southeast,
yeah, for real.
but it's all melting now. So
I was talking with Ayub earlier, and
Oh really?
he says he has a banger that's coming out in a couple weeks.
Dude, I've heard
Yeah,
um that he's been working on that. I'm so excited.
man, it should be cool. He said
I know.
his his internet or power or something went off, and so he couldn't work on his project for like 3 days. So
Yeah.
that was a bummer. That was a setback for him. But I'm assuming either this Saturday or the next Saturday it should be uploaded.
Hopefully. I
Yeah.
haven't really talked to him in a while, so
Yeah.
I sometimes talk with Zach, but yeah.
I think everyone's busy right now, honestly.
I know. I mean, the grind.
Yeah, like I constantly message everyone. I try to message Nikki, but for some reason she has like a setting where like she can only message her friends, and I forgot to add her as a friend, and so like I can't message, which is super inconvenient after I posted
Oh,
Jonah Week video. Because I
yeah.
wanted to say like I actually had no hard feelings. I was just saying the things I did to get views, and that was it. I have no hard feelings, Nikki. If you're watching, like it was perfect, whatever. But yeah. So I try to message everyone, but most of the time they either don't respond or the least they do is add an emoji reaction because they're just busy with time and stuff.
hmm
Yeah.
I mean, have you talked to Xander anymore? Like,
I tried talking to Xander, but I think like if anyone's busy, it's that guy. Like
yeah, for sure.
I don't really talk to him per se. I send like you and like everyone else like a Bible verse like uh every other day or whatever because I don't know, I just feel like that's the cool thing to do. Uh but I was going to start sending Ayub some Bible verses maybe soon. I know he's
hmm
what was his religion? It was like Islamic, I believe. So I wasn't sure at first, but I don't know. Maybe I'll start sending him some too.
Be fine. You gotta spread the word.
Totally, yeah, yeah. It's important to spread the word, encourage one another in the faith. Hold on, I got another message from Sour and Berry.
Yes.
Let me move uh my thing right here so y'all can't see the messages. Uh, Before y'all end, this is Sourberry talking. I want to discuss the Ryan treification of YouTube with everyone using I at the beginning of their titles and
Mm.
repeating the same drive-through food format over and over. There isn't too much original IRL content, and I'm pretty against the use of AI in IRL thumbnails. It's becoming a normal thing to do. I personally think AI shouldn't be used in content since it's basically an art and a way to express yourself.
Mm.
Not gonna
Wait,
lie,
so like the rhymification of YouTube.
Ryan treification.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I get
tough.
that. That's the main reason why I feel scared to post nowadays because I feel like I'll be a Ryan Trahan copycat. That's the thing. There's so much.
I mean, I don't think it's that bad that people use I in the beginning of their titles.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think it's that bad.
I I've watched so much of Ryan's content, everyone else's content, though, that it is starting to seem a lot similar. Like you're seeing a lot of the same content.
hmm
And some people twist it and make it their own, but there is a lot of the same fast food stuff, the same I survived the oh, what was it? Um I don't know. You when you see someone successful, you're gonna try to copy them, right? There's like nothing wrong with that. And I personally have a lot more respect for people who put a twist on their content, and try to make it their own. Like yeah. There's only a few creators though I follow right now that are like Ryan Trahan, and the rest of them are probably just scattered throughout YouTube though right now because they're just trying to do what he does. And
hmm
this is just why I'm scared to post content that's like IRL because unless I find like a banger idea that's new and never heard before, I I just don't feel proud in it, I think.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I'm trying to like differentiate myself because I feel like I had a period where I was like Mr. Beast and then Ryan Trahan,
Mm,
and then now, I mean, I'm definitely still taking inspiration from like Ryan Trahan and Xander and everything,
yeah.
but just trying to like make my editing maybe a little different, the way I talk, the
Yeah.
way I like. format my videos and like timeline them, you know.
I think I was
So,
listening to a podcast that Eric did uh, with John Ueshi or whatever.
dude, I saw that. I loved it. It was so much like it was. I loved it, bro.
It was a good podcast. I probably listened to it twice by now. And I think one thing that stood out to me in the interview was what Eric said. He uses one word to define all his content.
Yeah, yeah.
And that word, I think, was like mischief.
Yeah, I think it was.
And he uses the word mischief to label all of his content. And I think
Mhm.
that's really cool because he knows what he's posting and what's an Eric video. What is an Eric video? What defines an Eric video? And now it's mischief. And so you just kind of feel like it is an Eric video when you click on it now. But like I know there was that period when he was doing like the 30 videos in 30 days and even a little before that where he said in the interview he was trying to reinvent the wheel of content every single time. And
Mhm.
that's good like for some people to figure out at first, but because he was doing that so often, he wasn't posting anything that felt like him. And so now
Yeah.
whenever he makes a video, it's mischief. It's got so for me, I'm trying to find that word. I feel like it could be the word goofy because I can just
That would make sense.
I could be so goofy and it could just be totally me because that's who I am. Uh Knowing what that is though and content wise is what I'm trying to figure out.
I've also, after since seeing that, I've just thought briefly, or been trying to think what the word my channel could be, but I haven't thought of any yet.
Mm. So I know that you've let me pull up your channel real quick.
Jeez.
Look at your videos real quick. I know you did a lot of words related to the word online,
Yes,
and I
I do.
think that's what Xander was talking about in his interview. That's his one word. Um, so let me pull up your channel real quick.
Did he? Oh.
Kenny Witt. Here we go. Here we go. All right, we got the Yikes video, of course. Yeah, we got AI influencers, we got social media, biggest hater, viral video, famous YouTubers. So a lot of online stuff. So
Mhm.
I I remember Zach telling us when we were on a call that he was warning us that Xander is currently having like a cap to how many views he can get in this online space because there's only so much an audience for it. So if you were to continue in the online space, I feel it would be really important for you to be able to differentiate yourself from Yikes and what makes you different from Yikes. Um, the color theme is good with like the purple and the orange and stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah,
that's a
yeah.
good start. It's like when I click on your channel, it doesn't feel like Yikes. Totally. Now you just gotta find what makes you you, which is hard because you have to discover yourself for that,
Yeah,
and sometimes that's a little uncomfortable.
yeah. I'm gonna send you the thumbnail, personally, I guess, my new video. Um, I can take on the DMs here. Let me know. I just sent it. Let me know what you think of that.
All right, are you comfortable with like the audience seeing that, or you want me to cover up my screen first?
Um, yeah, sure. There's only like a couple people watching. Yeah, there's 10 people watching, so yeah.
All
You can
right,
show it if you want.
cool beans. Um, okay, so this is the thumbnail, chat. We got original and we got copy. I see. That looks pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. So what's the concept behind this little thumbnail?
I'm basically just copying a ton of YouTubers. So it's similar to like what I've done before where I remake videos. I'm sort of changing it up to where I just like copy. strict YouTubers, the last detail, and then seeing like the whole like plot of the story is just to see if copying videos actually works. Because there's like a ton of people that copy videos now, and
Mm,
yeah, just like see it how copying works, and if it does end up working, if it gets me views and stuff like that.
right, right.
That's why I've been posting those kind of videos on my main channel.
Yeah. Yep. And like
Yep.
when you do these kind of videos where you pick people, like what makes you decide which people to pick on YouTube for like your video? Like whatever type of video it is that you're
Mm.
using for YouTubers.
Um. Oh, really? The first thing I go through to like think is what YouTubers relate to like my audience. Like, if is this YouTuber, or like is my audience gonna even know this YouTuber,
Mm.
or like know who this YouTuber is? And then after I think of that, I usually think of a couple of YouTubers, and then I'll try to find a video that's like possible to remake. So like for Mr. Beast, a lot of those videos are just impossible to remake because I don't have like $100,000 to give away. And so yeah, I just try to find a video from one of the YouTubers that I think of that are possible to make and like have a lot of views and stuff. So, and then usually when I find that, I'll just remake it, and that's really the whole process that I go through.
All right. We got Sourberry commenting again. He says,
Ooh,
the word "I" isn't too much of a problem. I just noticed it's used in every title. So there's a really good YouTuber named DFam. I just don't like him using AI in his thumbnails. If you could check out a video like his, like an intro would be cool.
fam,
DFam. I'll I'll see if I can find it.
fam. Um, wait, how do you spell it out? Is it like
It's
just D?
just D and then like fam, like Haley fam.
Oh, okay. It's like PH. Oh, okay. Wait, I think I found it.
Oh, he only has 75,000 subs.
Yeah, only. It's nothing much.
No,
Nothing.
no.
It's nothing much, right?
I think I've seen him before though.
I think
I've seen
I watched a little bit of his movie theaters video.
I watched a little bit of I tried every $1 menu video.
Wait, so what was Sourberry's like question about him?
So he was
Like
like just
saying about
wanting
him?
us to check him out. He says he didn't like how he uses AI in his thumbnails sometimes, but let
Yeah,
me
you can definitely notice that.
I'll watch the
He does
intro with
definitely.
it muted just to see what it's like, and then I'll describe it to the audience so we don't get copyrighted too much.
Would always take me out to when I was a little boy, my mom would always take me out to restaurants that had $1 menu because everything on it was only $1 and we were happy. But now she never takes me out because there's and the dollar menu is slowly disappearing. However, there are some that still exist today, and I'm gonna be trying all of them to find out, one, if they're still worth it, and two, if they still taste good.
All right, so I just watched the intro. I know the audience could hear that, but he looks like he does have like the lavalier microphone like Ryan holding it up with the
Hmm.
white T-shirt. He does connect it to himself personally by saying that his mom used to take him out to a $1 menu, but now there's no more $1 menu, and he's like, what's a guy to do except to try to find other $1 menus that kind of still exist today, and that's what the whole video is
Yeah.
about. So yeah, there's like I said, there's a lot of ideas to be discovered related to fast food, and it's also kind of a cheat code to get views. Uh, who knows? Maybe someday I'll make a fast food video. Um, I actually had this one idea. It was it was a video I was thinking of making called "I lived in my car for a week," and
Wait, that could actually be really good.
I was thinking of like showing the experience of living in a Honda Civic, going around town, sleeping, buying food, and just the overall experience in living in your car. And so that was a video I thought of. It felt
I
original to me.
see.
However, that's the problem with testing things. is that sometimes there's not always a Ryan Trahan guy that has done it before. So that's the problem with making new ideas, is that you can't prove that it's going to do well, and you got to test it. And if it works great. If it doesn't, then you just got to be comfortable with being a public failure. I've seen people do it before.
Definition of YouTube.
Hmm?
Nothing. Never mind.
Down.
Yeah, that actually sounds like a really good idea, though. You can make that really interesting and like a long video if it's a whole week.
Yeah. For that video
Yeah, that'd be
specifically,
fire.
I was thinking of buying a phone to record everything. It'd be like a Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra with 512 gigabytes of extra storage just to record everything. And then even then, I would have to be selective on what I recorded. But it's an idea. It's there. I would have to pick a week that doesn't include anything personal that I'm doing to do it. But in the meantime, I'll still make shorts. And who knows, maybe I can get... If I can get viral with shorts, I can connect the shorts to my long form, maybe, perhaps.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see, how long have we been talking for? Let's see. We've been talking for a good... I can't see.
Isn't it? I mean, we could just see how long the live is.
We gotta see.
It could work. We've got to see. I mean, we could just see how long the live is.
50
We've been
minutes.
going live for almost an hour. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Wow, that's actually crazy.
Wow. I honestly, I feel like this is probably a good place to end the podcast.
Yeah. I'm gonna go work on my own video. I need to copy another YouTuber.
And hey guys, and any aspiring creators out there, I'll leave you with a final message. When you feel discouraged, you're not sure what to do, maybe you're not sure what you're gonna edit, just remember you gotta be consistent. And if you aren't consistent, then you can't. There's a good saying Steve Harvey once said, if you stop, what you're fighting for will never happen. You know? So, I'll end you guys with that. Any other final words, Kenny?
I mean, I don't. Can't think of anything. Just like keep on. If it. Holy crap, that was a bad starter. If y'all are YouTubers, just stay consistent. Keep on posting videos. Try to get 1% better. After every video, every day, stuff like that. But that's all I gotta say. So yeah, I think like the 10 people that are watching this live, 14. Okay, 14. Yeah. Peace out to you guys.
Peace.
Is that all?
That's all. I will end in 5, 4, 3, 2,